Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Harris. I'm Dr. James. Please come in and take a seat.
Oh, thanks, Doctor. Nice to meet you, Doc. Please, call me Jack.
And I'm Jen.
Very well then. So, Jen and Jack, what can I do for you today?
Well, Doctor, as you know, I've been married to Jack for 7 years now, and we decided we want to have a baby.
Okay.
As you know, because of the accident 3 years ago, I had an emergency hysterectomy, so I cannot have a baby myself. But the doctor said I still have ovaries, I can still produce eggs, and so I can have a baby of my own.
Of our own.
Right. Okay.
We want a surrogate mother for our baby.
Okay. Jen, I understand you saw a counsellor following your surgery.
Yes, it was a Dr. Gupta. We discussed my options for the future before. She suggested adoption, but I really want to have children. I really do. I just want them to be our children. We want to try surrogacy.
Okay, Jen. I can see that you've thought about this. Surrogacy is a possible option, but there can be complications. Tell me, Jen, Jack, what do you already know and understand about surrogacy?
Well, I know that they can use my eggs and Jack's sperm to make a baby, and it's carried by another lady.
Yes, the fertility experts would do what's called harvesting of your eggs and of Jack's sperm. They would then fertilise one of the eggs outside the body, what's known as IVF. They would then implant this embryo into the surrogate's womb, where the baby will grow. This would have to be done in certain time frames in terms of the baby as well as the surrogate mother. However, this method is not always 100% reliable and doesn't always work.
We know, Doctor, but we really want a child, and we want to at least try.
All right then. Now, there's also the issue of the surrogate mother.
We have a friend, Katie. She's
36, and she's very fertile. She has had 7 children already, including one set of triplets.
And she doesn't want to have any more children. She is certain.
Okay. And have you approached your friend about this?
Yes, Doctor. She said that she is more than happy to carry a child for me and Jack. We even offered her money, but she turned us down.
Okay then, Jen. It sounds like there's been a lot of careful planning and talking about this situation. It's certainly possible for you to take this to the next step. However, before I do proceed, I must inform you that under the Surrogacy Arrangements Act 1985, money should not be offered to persuade the potential surrogate mother into that role. I'm only saying this because I want you to have the best chance possible of having a baby, so it's best if you know now a bit about how the system works.
Oh gosh, we hadn't realised. We certainly won't do that.
Another thing, I would like to mention that IVF has been associated with multiple births. This can pose a great health risk to the surrogate mother, so these risks do need to be discussed with her. You yourselves must also be prepared for the possibility of having twins or triplets if this does occur. Now, I would like to refer you to the obstetrics and gynecology department at the hospital to see a fertility specialist who will be able to discuss in further detail how to implement the next step. Is that okay? And do you have any questions for me?
Well, Doctor, we were wondering, if a surrogate carries this child, then who will be considered the mother and father of the baby?
Well, Jen, that is a good question to ask. Legally, the mother is considered as the surrogate, so the woman carrying the child, even if the child is not genetically related to her, is considered the mother.
Wait, so Katie, the surrogate, would be the mother. How is that possible?
Yes, legally. The woman who gives birth is regarded as the mother of the child. Once the baby's born, you can become the legal parents. You can then do one of two things: adopt the baby or apply for what is known as a parental order.
A what?
This essentially transfers the parental rights to you, but this must be done before the baby's 6 months old. As you'll be genetically related to the baby, and you are husband and wife, you meet the requirements to apply for a parental order.
So can we apply for a parental order before the baby is born?
I'm afraid that won't be possible. I must also warn you that if the surrogate mother decides to change her mind and keep the baby, even though it's genetically yours, then she's within her legal rights to do so.
And what about the father?
In terms of father's status, he must also obtain a parental order or adoption.
I don't think we'll have to worry about that, Doctor. I have known Katie for 20 years now, and I trust that she won't change her mind. She has already said that she doesn't want any more children.
Well, it's just important for you to be aware of this, Jen. I would like you to take away this leaflet containing some of the more common questions. You'll get a letter through the post confirming your appointment time with the fertility specialists.
Thanks very much, Doctor.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's all. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Thanks.